Yeah, like he did illegal things. I'm trying to think of other people.
James
Even
Charles is
David Dobrik arguably
crazy.
did illegal things. He didn't personally do them. James, I think, is worse because he personally
Mhm.
did things over and over. And I think James is one of those people who has seriously suffered the consequences. He's
True.
someone who is actually canceled. You look at his views now, they're horrible.
It's
Never
plummet.
trending. No one wants to collab with him. But then David Dobrik, never been better.
Yeah, he can come right back. And it's because David Dobrik's thing was more so like a bad personality trait. Like he was just a bad friend at times who was like
Yeah.
hungry for views. So he would force his friends to do like very dangerous things to get those views. And so you could be like, yeah, he's a
Yeah.
bad
He like
person for
wasn't
that.
hiding it.
He didn't do
I'll
something
never
illegal
forget.
though. Like,
Yeah, when he came back, so he obviously got canceled. The reason I hated David the most is because I'm a super fan of Jeff Wittick, absolutely love him.
mhm.
And then David almost potentially
Um,
killed him, like really literally risked his life. This is real life. This isn't canceling. This is a real life. This is when
yeah.
we need to separate as
For
a
people
people
that
and be
don't
like
know, like, do you want to tell them the story of
super
like,
illegal. Sure. So basically, David Dobrik has all his friends or basically his little puppets that does whatever he wants for views on his video. And so one of David's stunts was to have this like big rig in the water, like swirl
it's
around.
like
I
an
don't even
excavator?
understand. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
even
and you're just
understand
like
what was
swinging
so
them.
great about it, to be honest. But they were just doing their little spins and it wasn't exciting enough for David, of course. So he started to ramp up the
Oh,
speed.
that was the thing is
And
David was operating this too.
yes,
That's the,
made
yeah,
me
yeah.
clear. David was like filming, literally filming with one hand, operating with the other hand, which is
A
even more crazy.
giant piece of machinery in the middle of
Giant
the
machinery
water.
in water, in like not that high, but
But
in
it's in
water,
water. Yeah, yeah. A
in
little
like a
less
big lake.
control. Sure.
So just so many bad factors anyway. And then the crazy part is that Corinna Kopp was on, another one of the Vlog Squad members was on this thing, and David kind of ramped it up and kind of shocked her. So she was like, stop this, like you take things too far, like you always do this, getting really mad. And then Jeff Wittick unfortunately stepped up and he was like, oh yeah, let's do some crazy shit, whatever. He did totally consented to it. But anyway, David again took it way too far. I guess he sped it up too fast, and I didn't know these machines have like auto shut off. So he was going so fast it like auto shut off, and then it stopped, and then Jeff kept swinging and hit his face right on this like steel, big ass steel beam,
Yeah.
and his face was like,
And then he
I don't even know,
dropped into
destroyed.
the water. So he was
Yeah,
like drowning too, essentially
yeah.
in the water until they were able to pull him out. Like just absolutely horrific.
So
Like
crazy. This is, if he would have died, David Dobrik would be in jail. He
for
probably could
sure.
still be in jail
He would be in jail
if
for what
Jeff
would that
Wittick
be?
wanted to.
Homicide or what
Yeah, that'd be manslaughter.
manslaughter. That's what it is. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
So like really serious stuff. So anyway, going back to what we were saying. So that's why I really hate it. I was like, this guy is doing like putting people's lives in danger and like does not
For
even care
views.
anyway. And then when he came back in his very first video, he literally does it's not as dangerous, of course, but after being, everyone getting mad at him for doing these dangerous stunts, he literally does another dangerous thing when he comes back. And it's like, bro, so he just like did not care, but his fans clearly don't care either. They're like, we want to see this. So
You've been listening to The Johnny Rogers Show. New episodes air every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.